All right, it's time to jump back into this Champions League here. Now, before we get started, though, as a request has come in to look at my defense party, but I will 100, and I said this before on the first part of it, this defense party is nothing special. This is not, it was more of a joke. There's Astromon, I can even tell you right now, looking here, that don't even have gems on there, all right? So this is not a serious defense team at all, and I don't want you guys to look at this and think, oh, it's amazing, because clearly, from the amount of defeats I have, it isn't. One thing to remember about the Champions League, okay, and the defense party is the same way you guys have been seeing me kind of just easily sweep through this, you know? I haven't... Besides the game crashing, I haven't lost. You guys have seen every victory. You've heard me, and today's no different. You're going to hear me talk about it. You're going to hear me go through it. I'm just going to refresh it so we get a fresh 10 list anyway. So, what it comes down to a defense party in here. Remember what the biggest thing I say complain, but I don't necessarily mean, actually the word complaining, but you hear me rant about it, I guess, is a better way to put it. Crowd control, or CC, is king, okay? Any type of crowd control is what you want to go off of. But remember, you need to have the Astromon to fill this out here to necessarily give you a defense on every category. Because again, I'll use my videos as an example for you guys, right? There are ones you hear me say, I don't know if I'm going to win that one, and I don't. It's a 50-50 shot. But then you hear me say, oh, I'm going to win this middle, I'm going to win the middle row. I'm going to win the bottom row. And so you guys see me do that, and I execute that every time. And so it is very difficult with the Champions League to come up with a quote-unquote perfect defense, okay? And the only way to think about it in that aspect would be to think about it in the sense that you want to balance it out, and you also want to have a crap ton of crowd control. In the same aspect, right, if you have this would be 5 Astromon a piece, right? So if you had 10 Astromon, and you were able to, and there's no joke, you literally put the meta team in here for your first row, right? But then the next row, you go through your Astromon, and remember how annoying some Astromon are. Taunters, the Petrifiers, the other ones that do a combination of seal, things like that. Those are all Astromon to think about on here, and that comes down to evaluating and looking at it. So once again, I just want to point out that this team, like I said, is just, I threw this in here for fun. There's nothing else about this, okay? Looking at this, I told you, this Loki, by the way, doesn't have any gems on him. This Jean has no gems on her. This Hanahime has no gems on her. So this was thrown in here just to get a defense party up, because they just changed it that the defense party actually gets saved through here. So this was put in here so I don't have to deal with this anymore. I could care less if somebody attacks and beats me, because my goal isn't necessarily to climb all this. Yes, according to this, on Diamond Tier 2, I'm ranked 1023. That's cool and all, but most of my points and what I care about the most is going to come through here. But if you're going to think about a serious defense team, that's what I would tell you, is look at the 4 meta Astromon. You're talking Water Persephone, Fire Victoria, Water Fenrir, and the 4th one is kind of, your choice. Put another crowd controller in there, somebody who is tanky, somebody who can have all that, and put maybe resist sets on them, things like that. Like, really, if you really want to go into deep PvP here, I'm not necessarily the one to take off of on advice. But like I said, this my defense team is just on here to make it so I don't have to deal with it every single time we come on here. So but with that said, let's get started with the first round here. So right off the bat, I mean, what can I say to this? And here's another good example. Like, this is not a bad defense team when I look at this, right? This obviously missing 2 Astromon. Yes, that's 100% a problem, but it's not. This is actually not that bad. It is scary a little bit when you're looking at this one, because this is all tanks, especially with Hanahime, but at the same time, I'm confident in my team to take this out. There's not much crowd control here besides Persephone and Water Fenrir. That's not enough to deter me from fighting this. And I'm going to win this first one. I'm going to win this last one too. Like, this bottom row is going to melt to Mona. So that's, again, I'll always remember looking at that and take that into consideration when you're looking at teams when you're coming in here. I talked about that the other day, of how I evaluate whether or not I know I'm going to be able to beat something or not. It's, again, I've played against these Astromon enough that at the end of the day, I've seen what it can do. And so, wow, do we have the hidden Astromon come out there? That's pretty funny. So I did not know we were going to go up against that. But, well, we just got 2 shocks off and 1 stun with Pugila set. Now, I am going to go hard at Fire Victoria and not so much them, because at the end of the day, Fire Victoria is a little bit more annoying to deal with than the other 2. And that is in my humble opinion, but we'll see. And resist is going to be a pain in my butt. And we got an attack down on her, and she's already dead. Well, that's fine. So let's see if we can get defense down. We got to resist. It's just the resist train, man. That should take him out, yeah. I'm actually just gonna hit that, then hit that, and then we're just gonna sap. And like I said, take that one down. And again, this is all just going to come off a feeling here. How much damage is Persephone actually going to put out? You know, she's doing crit. She crit across the board. But this is what I'm also saying, right? This is an entire tank team with 2 people who have crowd control on them. Yes, does that kind of affects everything, but at the same time, it's not going to deter me in the slightest. Excuse me, in the slightest. And Persephone again. We're going to take out a bunch of them. Yuki comes out. We can sap her. And Fenrir should be able to almost take her out. And here we just boop with the hammer, and that's a GG. So this is what I'm talking about, right? I don't have to worry about at all that bottom row. So keep this in mind when you are making your defense teams, right? I only have to take out two of your defense teams to win, right? So if you put all your apples into that bottom team, right, you're like, oh, that bottom team's on there, but yet I can just wipe your first 2 teams. It doesn't matter how much effort you put into this last team, right? Same thing goes for what we just fought there. So I can't go back and click on it, but like I said, you want to diversify into at least 2 teams, because if you decide to say, well, I'm going to put my Fire Victoria on the first one, I'm going to put my Water Persephone on this one, I'm going to put my Water Fenrir here, right? Well, the potency, the reason why that combo is so good in regular arena, right, is because of them working as a team. So that's why I'm like, hey, put your meta Astromon on one team, but then really think about a second team, because again, I only have to get through 2 of them. Well, if I can't get rid of I can't get through 2 of yours, I lose. But at the same time, you guys are seeing how easy it is on some of the teams that we've struggled on a couple of them too. But I get down. I always win my middle row basically, and I always win my bottom row. And that's the problem, is people don't look at this as, once again, you know, I'm going to be coming through here trying to beat you on 2 of your things, not just one. So you can't put all your eggs in one basket. Taunt for a taunt did not happen. That's cute. I love how we get a shock on everyone but the Astromon that I am most concerned about. This game hates me. And then this is proof right there. And did you just taunt my taunter? Please taunt her back. God, that would have been funny. Why couldn't you just done it? We got the defense down. I'm just going to do that. And we're going to throw this over here at you. Oh, okay. Yikes. Yikes. I didn't want that. That was a bad play. If you guys want to know exactly what not to do, it is what I just did. So taunt, please. Please taunt. Thank you. Holy cow. Yeah, Victoria, you're gone. And then we're all shocked. That's amazing. All right, my Yuki versus yours. Who wins? Apparently mine with the Pugilist set. I'm really upset how much she is not critting as well. I need to go check. You know, I keep saying about checking my Astromon's gems, but I do need to look at that. 4-hit KO, and I'm not scared of you, Gilgamesh. See you later. Get bonked. We're just going to call this the bonking squad because Persephone just murders everything, and then Tina just picks up the slack with her hammer. Like this one, this is a little bit different. This is a lot of high-end Astromon we have going here. We even have super ascended Light Shiva here. Battle Rush Aggression, not bad, but at the same time not scary. This one 90%. This one was 100%. I can't believe they changed this, and that's a silent nerf. So if you guys want to be, excuse me, upset about stuff like this, was a 100% chance to stun, and now it's 90%. And they did not announce that. They did not call about that as a on any. They didn't let us know about that. So it is one of those things. So yeah, this is kind of sketch. So this is where I would 100% swap around my teams here. Persephone will just deal damage to these light Astromon, whereas Yuki will do a lot of damage to these dark Astromon. Alright, sorry. Had to clear my throat. Grab a drink of water. So let's try this, swapping this around, and then this bottom team, like Mona's gonna have her way with that bottom team. It's just, it is what it is. But again, the goal is not to make it to that bottom team. That's always how I look at it. I try not to get to that bottom team. And that's somewhat towards the time factor. Obviously, you can skip using the pause here, but it is what it is. A Bastion set on the little bastard, huh? Well, and look at that. This is what I mean. Like this changes the game a little bit with how little damage we did to this team. And that's just because, again, they're tanky. So who do I want to hit, though? That's what comes down to the question. Well, you getting stunned was not good. We need defense down. It was resisted, and we have somebody healing here. So again, this is another one, like I was just saying. This is going to be challenging. She's got taunt. I don't have to worry about her. I am worried about you, so we are going to sap. Let's defense down. I might regret that because she's going to kill. Yep. So that was a bad play again. So now we have to deal with the resistance on us, and look at that team built up here. This is a scary team. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, look at how much damage I have done with Persephone by herself to this team, and there is no way we are living this. We have Undying Volition on Persephone, but I don't think that's gonna save me, and there's no reason not to use Yuki's. Wow, I just got screwed so bad on that. Alright. Alright, here we go. Are you ready? Undying Volition. Holy. Alright, if we get a taunt, give me a taunt. No! Oh, come on. Oh, God. I needed the taunt there, man. Oh, that was good. That was good. And see, when we get to this team here, you know, Yuki kind of come through with that, you know, but I need to see what's gonna come out. All right, that's an Astromon, all right. I haven't seen too many of her, so I'll let that go. And yeah, we're just gonna do that. And I'm gonna hit auto and watch you probably die. Yeah. All right, now it's time to see if I'm gonna eat my words. Mona, do not disappoint me. Okay, you took down one, and I am appreciative of that. I think you two are gonna have to double team that one. Wow, God. Yeah, Mona unfortunately was gonna go down to that. There's just nothing we can do there. Hanahime to heal. We did not get a defense down. We're going to sap you. You might have your bar up. No, you don't. It's perfectly fine. We're gonna let them do that. And that's the point. Like, and here's again, you guys, I can't. This is a perfect example as why Hanahime is my choice. Yes, I'm 100% sure there's some Astromon you guys out there I know talk about, you know, Dark Cupid. Dark Cupid does the exact same thing as Hanahime in this situation. So both of them are comparable, but this is why I love her so much. Like, I just put basically a 60k shield up. Like, good luck with this team trying to win this. You're like, look at that. They didn't even scratch that shield. I just, yeah. Defense down, please die. So once again, that's the thing. I have the Astromon, you know, that lets me be able to take on all three waves if I have to, right? But for, again, thinking it in your aspect for some of you newer players out there, some of you who might not have the depth that I have that you guys see on here, you know, that's again looking at this team, literally look at your enemy team and go, well, what can I actually get through? What can I defeat out of there? And know how to do that and plan accordingly. If you have to swap all your Astromon out, so be it. You know, hit the reset button and then come back through here. But at the same time, like, that's the hardest part about the Champions League is balancing every three teams, or all three teams that somebody has to go against. So, I am not swapping this one though. We're gonna keep this one for Yuki up top. I thought about it, and then I saw that middle team, and again, I know Persephone's gonna put out the damage, so there's no reason for me to swap her. Especially this dark Sandwraith, he should go down. Well, I lied. It's going to take two of my Astromon to take that one down. Well, that sucked, Yuki. Why? Just why? Gonna be another one of those days. Yeah, stop stunning my peeps. Let's taunt that little bastard. Thank you. I'm so glad you listen when I don't need it. Wow, she took her out, huh? Damn. I give that one props. That light sea star did a work on that dark Yuki. Aw, look at the light Fenrir. So adorable. She's so adorable. I need to super evolve mine. Yeah, you're a threat, and we're gonna bonk you. And why not? Why not follow the trend of Astromon living by what is a sliver of health? Sure, I'll take it, game. I'll take it. What's next, though? I mean, immediately, there's nothing even to talk about here. This will be an easy win. Yeah, somebody's got the costumes, which should be no reason why you shouldn't. You're stunned, so I'll take that. You're not annoying. I don't remember what you do, and I don't remember what you do, so I'll take that. Hey, surprise! You've activated my light. Arthur, Ultimate Evolved. And I'm like, surprise! I still have everybody alive. So watch your team just get annihilated there. Yeah, have fun with that stun. I mean, that's pretty funny with that, but I'm going to do this, and then now we're just going to hold auto. Have fun. And then I'm just sorry about this one. I don't remember what you do. I just remember I want to hurt you. Ooh, we're gonna bonk that one real quickly. That's a Dark Persephone. Scary. I mean, yeah, hit Verde all you want. That's why she's actually in here. Although you have another target as being with Light Tina, Verde is here to take that, take the blunt of that, the brunt, excuse me, of that damage. Ooh, made it up a tier. Oh man, that middle row. And I hope you guys see a pattern again with everything that I have shown here recording this. Like you just see that middle row is like always light. I don't know why. And that's why I was like my attack team I think is good enough because you just see stuff like that. Again, out of here I will want defense down. You know, that was a novel idea, I'll say. I want to taunt you. And in case Yuki actually gets a kill. She got close with the what's his face? Siegfried, I believe that is. Yeah, go ahead and hit Victoria. We resisted the taunt. Like, look at that. That's actually pretty dumb. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Well, rip. Show me what comes out. Cupid? Yeah. No, let's taunt that. I mean, let's watch every Astromon in this game resist taunt from Miho, Light Miho. This is probably the worst luck I have ever had with my Light Miho. Like, I'm not even kidding. You don't have your heal up, so we're just gonna put Sap on. Oh, he gets his heal, huh? Ah, okay, game. I'm sorry. I saw a gap in between there. Jeez Louise, whatever. I'm just gonna hold auto now. I just don't even care. The game's just gonna troll my ass. What's it even matter? Hanahime. I'm noticing a theme from this guy. Now, in this aspect, 100%, Persephone gets targeted, and again, I love little light succubus, but she's good, but she's not a threat. She's a total non-threat out of everything in here. So, there's that. And down it goes. The other advice, if you guys are still around here with me, the other advice I can give you is you kind of want to diversify too. Like you see how easily I can just walk in with Persephone and just take out a full light team. And that's something you want to avoid. You want to diversify. So you really don't want, like, again, what did I just talk about, right? This team right here, this is an easy win, and it's literally because of one Astromon, maybe two, right? I'm going to wipe this out. So diversifying and having a different, again, spreading out your elements and things like that is a good thing, because then you prevent the problem, right, of, well, Persephone's just going to do super effective damage to everybody on there. I know that comes twofold, which is these guys are going to do super effective damage to my Persephone. Well, the point is they're probably not going to live. That's the thing is, remember, your attacker, think of your defense party from the aspect that your attacker is going to go first. So if you diversify, right, it's better to lose one Astromon than all four of your Astromon, like we're going to see in this, okay? And that's something, again, to definitely keep in mind. Now this one's a little bit scary. Let's get a defense down. All right, let's get a taunt. Okay. It's always wishful thinking. Wow. What a thing there. All right. I did not want to kill Yuki because I didn't want to have her pushing the wave. We're going to push it with Victoria, and I forgot you don't have. That was your hidden Astromon, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's just try and stun you or kill you. I'll take that one. That's not a problem. And yeah, we're just gonna do this because that's a tanky boy. I mean, and this is what I mean. I even if I don't kill any of these guys, you guys should see my point I'm talking about here. Like, look at that. All right, like, your thought of defense didn't matter at all because one Astromon just totally annihilated any idea you had about this being a good defense team, this defense round here. I'm sorry to say it that way, but it's the truth. Ah, caught those sneezes. Sorry. But yeah, like, again, so the other thing about this is you could go into it and be like, I'm going to think of like the perfect team, and then it just goes through it. And, well, that's nice. What are we at? We are at 29 minutes, game. I'm so glad that you just all of a sudden decide I'm done working. Cool. But anyway, point being is what I'm getting at is the Champions League is like, just don't think too much about it. That's all I'm gonna say. Put whatever you think, I guess, that you think that is going to be good, and just kind of roll with it. Because at the end of the day, you can't see or watch how somebody beat you. And you also, you can't take revenge on the people. So it is what it is. I look at the Champions League as just another way to build up your to go in there and build up your league badges so you can get your gleams easier. And that's what you guys really should be doing. Definitely get in there and just hammer out as much as is possible. Again, I'm only recording after the daily. So what is happening with that, right, is my tickets are refreshing and I'm wasting them all day. But, coming in here and at least getting these done, you're going to build up your league badges so that when you come in here again, you're ready for next week, kind of, right? You're just building them up to save it up. Because gleams are important in this game to getting your Astromon good to go. Here we go again. We have another all light middle row that's just gonna it's not gonna get annihilated. We have 3 tanks in it, but Persephone's gonna do a crap ton of damage, This top row, again, we have aggression Siegfried here. Not scary, to be honest with you, especially if we get stunned. We have these two, not scary at all. Unfortunately, this is my favorite Astromon. Odin's one of my first 5 stars I had up, and unfortunately, Fenrir, she's probably going to die to Yuki if I crit. And if I don't, I'm going to go after that one. The other 3 don't matter. They're not a threat on that top row. Nobody here, huh? Well, I guess. And I'm just going to start with Yuki. We got a shock anyway, so... Well, we got the taunt off, so that's at least a start. These 2 will go after Yuki. Yuki's going to have the health to be able to jump through it. And this just lets me work on you. Yikes. Well, we're just going to do this. Aphrodite coming out? Yeah, I mean, she's useless now without her special ability. But we do have a little bit of a problem with Arthur and that, so I'm going to try and get both of these to line up. Arthur taunt? No, resist, so we have to use Yuki on him. Now, Odin is healing this team, so that is kind of a problem, so let's just pile it on Arthur. We need a taunt, Miho. That's not a taunt. So now we're just gonna have to sap and just deal with Victoria's damage. It's gonna hurt. Yep. And now we are SOL. So now this just becomes, can we deal enough damage before we lose? Not with being resisted, and now she's gonna heal. So we're gonna do this to that. Yeah, now we're not gonna win. This is a great example here. We just didn't have enough damage. Odin is good. She was healing. She was probably my priority target, but I'm gonna give up this round. I'm not even gonna bother. I can't do enough damage with that team on there to do that. So, and I've said this before, man. If you gotta give up a round, give up a round. That is mildly irritating that I just did 332,368 damage and it didn't kill this attacker. That's a bonk. Well, that's a sap, and then we do that, and honestly, let's just throw these in there. So now, I kind of regret not remembering what was on this bottom team. Yeah, that's kind of how I expected that to go. Hanahime, maybe? Yep, she got the kill on there. I'll take it. We'll sap you. We might get the kill here. I lost my Mona to bullshit. Thank you, game. I am so happy to be playing this game. Honestly, 10 out of 10. Bullshit lives with fucking 2 health. Thanks, game. Good lord. Oh, man. I don't even know. I have no idea what to do here. I don't think we want to have Balrona have her SP. Miho can have hers go off. It's fine. We do not want Cherries to go off, so we're going to focus fire Cherry just to sap her. And then, of course, I have to spend another Astromon with another Astromon that's at the sliver of health for no reason. And just get in there. And this will be a slow war of attrition, but you will not beat me because healer OP. Healer is always OP. And at this point, I don't even care because, unfortunately, Miho, you can't do enough damage that matters to me. So, oh, just ridiculous sometimes, man. Okay, that first team again is pretty good. Pretty good. That middle team, and this is a good one. This is actually a great example here. I'm glad I'm showing this one because this is a good diversify, man. I can't tell you how any of this is actually going to go out. I really can't. That top team is pretty beefy. Bottom row shouldn't have too much of trouble, but these two can go either way. So if you wanted an example of a good defense team, this is a good one only on the fact of it's got enough of a spread that I don't know how well my team will actually do on it. It's going to come down to RNG on stuns, taunts, and things like that, and as you just saw, nothing. And look at how much Yuki just didn't even crit. Just didn't even touch this team, man. All these resists, everything. Wow. And Yuki getting taunted is not what we need. And she resisted it anyway. And you got stunned. You got a Pugilist set stun too, so that's pretty funny. Yeah, this is decent. This is definitely a good counter to what I have going on here. But, you know, I can't get off a taunt to save my life, so that's not worth it. It's not worth wasting my time and watching my team just get dismantled. Good damage. Arthur's going to go down. Drakkar, unfortunately, is not a solution. I'm not going to go after Drakkar. Instead, I'm going to go after Hanahime and take the kill. It's one less Astromon actually hitting me. And in this aspect, I have to make a decision, which I will do that after I watch the damage that comes out. And it's that. So now, time to put my money where my mouth is with this last row. It's going to come down to what Mona does. Okay, that's about what I expected. Cherry. I don't want to lose Mona. That's my big thing here. So I'm going to go hard on Leo here. We got the defense down, but I'm just going to have to risk it for the biscuit. Well, Arthur got the stun off on Yuki, but that's neither here nor there. Dark Arthur. Yikes. We are in a little bit of a pickle here. I don't think I want Arthur. I probably should have went after him. We're going to see. Hanahime is going to have her heal up, which is good. We're going to need it. Everyone's not going to die now, but we have attack down, so... Oh, Cherry got that heal off. Haha. But yet you guys, Mona's got super. Yup, correct. This is a GG now. This is full on GG. Mona's going to take out Water Arthur. And we've got the rest. Hanahime going down. I'm sorry, dear. That's just how it was going to happen. That aggression. 100% that aggression. But you have a defense down, and I have my Mona still alive. So, GG. That came down to the wire, but we still powered through it. And once again, that's just how it goes. Come through here. Remember, best attitude to have in here, so you're not going to win them all. And that's just something you got to accept. Yeah, that top row is interesting again. Let's see. A Crow Hook, all right. That's pretty funny. Let's just throw a taunt. See if we get it. We'll get rid of him. Hunter, because we can. And we're just gonna do this. Again, Light Succubus is not a threat unless she is unless you give her full bar up and she has everybody up, because her Light Succubus's special is she heals, so she'll heal the team. So that's something to keep in mind when you're going through that. So. Yeah, I don't care about Drakkar. I'm going to bonk and get rid of this Persephone. Mona's going to hurt. She's probably going to kill. Yeah, goodbye, Tina. But this is, again, why I run what you guys see here. Like, I don't care that these two have their special up because, watch. I'm sorry. Goodbye. And then Yuki getting her special up doesn't bother me at all. So we're just going to, again, auto and see you later. That's how easy that is. But nonetheless, there we go. Another 10 tickets down. This video is longer. We did not survive the curse today because, for whatever reason, it just randomly crashed on me. I don't know what it is about this Champions League and Nox player, but it is what it is. But again, I've said it before, and I will continue to say that. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you. If you hung out all the way here to the end, and I will see you in tomorrow's dailies.